Oh, hello. My name's Belle. I've taken over Sarah's YouTube channel for the day. I'm told there's a television show based on my home, Storybrooke, as well as all of my friends and I. And I'm told the show is called Once Upon a Time. I'm also told that the 5th season is about to start. Sarah wanted me to tell you that she's going to be doing a live show on Friday, September 25th at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Time. This show is going to be hosted by Morgan at Little Word Weaver and Sarah Crawford and Sara Ella both will be joining her. I believe if you go over to Sara Ella's channel, my good friend Mary Margaret / Snow White will have taken it over. I also believe that awful woman Regina will have taken over Morgan's channel. I guess we're supposed to like her now, but I am still mad at her for locking me up for 28 years. Anyway, I'm trying out my American accent today. You would think that I would be French, but actually I normally sound Australian. You see, I've read so much that I can't remember where I'm from or what kind of accent I'm supposed to have. So Sarah wanted me to answer some Once Upon a Time related questions, as well as give you a few book recommendations. Question 1. Would you rather your OTP live cursed, never knowing each other, or would you rather give them one happily ever day, only to die in each other's arms at sundown? I'm told that OTP stands for One True Pairing, which of course is going to be myself and Rumpel. Don't tell Will, he's just a rebound. I'm going to say that I would want to have one happily ever day, even if it means we die in each other's arms at sundown. I'm not afraid to die, and Rumpel's done it already, so I think he'll be okay with it. Question 2. Would you rather have your hand cut off and replaced with a hook, or would you rather be turned into wood like Pinnochio? Would I still be able to read with a hook? I wouldn't be able to read at all if I was wood. I'm gonna say hook. Question 3. Would you rather live forever as a child like Peter Pan, or become the Dark One? I would much rather become the Dark One. The only reason I would want to live forever is so I could read all the books. If I'm a child like Peter Pan, I might not be able to read, I might not care about books anymore. Plus, Rumpel was the Dark One when I fell in love with him, so I think I could become the Dark One and still remain good. Question 4. Would you rather trade the thing you love most to Rumpelstiltskin, or would you rather the evil queen rip out your heart? Well, the things I love most are Rumpelstiltskin and books. I can't trade Rumpel to Rumpel, and if I gave him all of my books, he would probably still let me read them. So I'm going to say trade to Rumpelstiltskin. Question 5. Would you rather live in Storybrooke as a hero, or would you rather live in the Enchanted Forest as a villain? I would much rather live in Storybrooke as a hero. Storybrooke is just better in general. I mean, there's the internet here, there's iced tea and hamburgers, and there are a lot more books. Speaking of books, I'm going to give you a few recommendations. Now, I'm told I can only pick 3, which was very, very difficult, but I have narrowed it down. We all know that sometimes the best teacup is chipped. So, the first book I'm going to recommend is going to be The Wasteland and Other Poems by T.S. Eliot. Now, as you'll see, this copy is really beat up and it doesn't look very good. It's just barely hanging on, but I love it so much, just like my chipped teacup. Now, I believe that love is a mystery and love is layered and complex, and I think that the story that best illustrates that is going to be Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. So I would definitely recommend that you read this book. It's one of my favorites. And you know, I always wanted to see the world and have adventures, but the next best thing is reading about them. So for that reason, I'm going to recommend Into the Wild by Jon Krakauer. He sees so much and has so many adventures in this book, although it does have a sad ending. So those of you who are Once Upon a Time fans, please join Sarah Crawford, Sara Ella, and Morgan at Little Word Weaver over on Morgan's channel on Friday, September 25th at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. There will be Once Upon a Time trivia and predictions and more. And if you use Twitter, make sure you use the hashtag Let's Talk OUAT. Don't forget to go watch Sara Ella and Morgan's announcement videos so that you can see Snow White and Regina take over their channels. I'm sure that Sarah will leave a link to those down below. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna get back to my book now.